Hello, welcome back. Last time I saved Leon, no, Tio, I keep confusing those two, from his death in the big mine. And he gave me Seath's Tear, and I have some thoughts about this. What if this item could perhaps open these not accepted doors that have been sealed for so long? It doesn't. What if the elf's key that I got could do that? What if another key that I have could do that? What if the demon's pick could do that? Nothing happens. Demon's pick? It disappears and something. So somebody observed that that increases my magic power, so it's at 93 now. I wonder if that's temporary. Probably. So let's presume that's a temporary buff, but I'll just kind of leave it for a moment. Okay, so I don't imagine I could take off. It wouldn't make any sense for the Demon's Pick to be a much cheaper item than Verdite and give me a permanent magic boost, so maybe I can just, like, get an idea of how long that lasts. So I guess that's a thing you'd maybe keep. Why is it called a Demon's Pick? And look the way it does, if that's the effect that it has, though. Yeah, I can't use my pendant here. Okay, so a whole bunch of no answers to things here. Okay, so I can buy a Demon's Pick reasonably cheap from someone. Is it still active? It is. Alright, so another couple of things. Oh, let's try... Can I use this bell that Harris gave me? Ground bell. Okay, that's what it's called. That's what it looks like. Nothing happens, and I still have it, right? If it says nothing happens, it didn't use itself up, I presume. I don't know where I would want to ring a bell. Oh, crystal. Crystals. Yeah, so I want to do a thing. Where's the nearest miner? I had another thought. Yes, that's everything. I had another thought related to all the people who are working themselves so hard mining crystals. Where's the small mine? In the south. Okay. I'm wondering if I could give them crystals and they'd be satisfied and be like, oh, thanks, now I don't have to work anymore, and they'd go back home and something else would happen. Lost the effect. Okay, so Demon's Pick is temporary and it tells me when it expires. Cool, okay. What a weird item. Let's keep that around. So I guess now I know, and I did literally nothing other than walking over here, so I'll lose my walk over there. Where's my sun key right now? Am I holding it? Whoa. I am not. Okay, I'll sun gate out of here when I'm where I want to be. Whoa. Are my crystal flasks full? Yes, I did that at the end last time. 6 gold potions. Okay, so small mine hosts Randfarer, I believe. So I'll try giving him crystals. I also know about 3 in the big mine. They are Dolph Weiss, David Tabler, and someone else. I have the name written down. Let me see if I can just recall it. Sandler's mother, Krola Emgen, was particularly interested in the miners, so I'm wondering if there's like a side quest to get them some... Well, what are they going to do with these crystals anyway? Like, what's the point of mining the crystals? Do they just really want to carry crystal flasks around? Because I can't blame them. They're pretty handy. Krola's in the central village, which is not in this zone. Phi's still over here. Have I changed any state in the world that Phi cares about? He's just going to say, why is this happening to us again? Hey, Ghost, what do you think of an ice sword? Huh? It kills you in one shot? Does that not tell me either that ghosts are weaker to chop than slash, or that the ice blade is better than Shiden, I think? Because Shiden did not kill the ghost in one hit, I think. Like that particular ghost. I'll have to get a respawn on that ghost to find out for sure. Maybe I'll get one on the way back. I probably won't walk back, though. I'm just going to warp out. Alright, Rand. You're in here kind of to the north. I think I remember my way around here well enough not to need a map. I feel like I tried this, though, but I want to be sure. Hi there. What was your name again? It was Rakes. What a strange name. Go away. Go away. Thanks. Rand is not here. I missed him somehow. Necron doesn't know about this place. Okay, must be in the next passage over. Not here. Right? Right. Sorry, I'm moving the camera in such a way that it's probably hard to tell what I'm doing. Here you are. Randfarer, right? Randfarer, young woodsman on the edge, blah blah blah. I heard that there was a fountain to the north of the small mine. I don't think that the water can be drawn over there. Interesting. So you're out of date and also have new things to say. I haven't talked to you in a while, except when I did. I hope that at least the termites have gone. It feels like there are state changes I make in the world that affect what people have to say, but then I have to like empty out their one queue of things, walk away, come back, and then they'll have more queued up sometimes. Maybe not. I don't know how it works. I don't know why sometimes people have more to say to me and sometimes they don't. You want this crystal so you don't have to dig anymore? Nothing happens. You want these crystal shards? Do you know what to do with them? Maybe that's what I do with them. I give them to the miners and then they're happy. Nope. At least not Randfarer. Based on that, I'm going to assume that the same is true of David Dolph and I have Cliff Lore. That's the other one. I had a note. Okay, where has this put me? Whoa, hi Crystal. You just popped in. Okay, that's the way out. It looked like I was fully enclosed, but I just turned perfectly to not see that. I'm going to take this with me. So we're going to a different area. I think I'm done here. Shiden definitely one-shotted those, so I can't do the test here. Got a lot of earth herbs, so if I ever find myself in a place with insufficient number of... I want to try something. So green meter... There, I held run while I opened the menu. Yes, I can cast light with my green meter all the way down. It just does not care. The way I'm going to go is here. West and then north. I actually was not navigating by the compass. I just knew my way around. But when I remember to look at the compass, it is... Hello? Pretty handy. Right, has to load for a bit. Alright, this place. What magic do I have equipped? I pressed the button and nothing came out. What magic do I have equipped? Firewall. Wait. Last time I tried to cast Firewall when I had 9 MP, nothing happened. It's also still... Wait a second. Is it impossible to cast fire magic while I'm wearing ice armor? So I could have used my last 9 MP. It's not the ice armor. Is it also the ice blade? Is it one or the other? So if I switch to Shiden... Huh... Can't hold an ice sword and cast fire magic, is that it? Does this do the same thing? Here, hang on, let me test with a cheaper spell maybe. So I'll put back on the ice blade. Equip fireball. So something about that figure of Seath I was thinking. This thought's just kind of coming out of nowhere, but don't worry about it. Yeah, I can't fireball. I'm pressing the button. And if I take off the ice blade but leave the ice armor... Okay, so it's the ice blade specifically. Got it. So that's the downside. However, I'm sure I can use non-fire magic? This doesn't say anything about my fire magic strength. I don't know why my water magic is all the way up at 83. I don't have a, like, wind cutter equivalent in water. I guess Ice Storm and Waterfall would be my water magics. Anyway, I want Wind Cutter. Yeah, works fine with the sword. Okay. So that does indeed explain one mystery. So, when I used my figure of Seath on Tio, that was not only a little bit of a stretch as to just what to do in general, but that figure of Seath was one that I got in a completely unmarked secret chamber over on the eastern shore. And boy, imagine the time I would have had if I had not stumbled upon that particular figure of Seath. Because the other one I got from Leon's mother, I forget her name. Karen, I think? Karen Shore, yes, that's it. So yeah, that feels like a real easy way to just get super stuck in this game, needing an item that's just, as far as I know, nowhere, because I didn't open the particular right secret chamber. But I got lucky on that one. As far as I know, I could be stuck on some of the other mysteries in this game in exactly the same way. I'm gonna look in here now that Leon's not here. Right, Leon was the one I saved from here. Tio was the one I saved from the big mine. Their names have the same vowels in them, so I get them confused. I should note that I'm looking for a place to put down my sun key. Is there a crystal near here? Conveniently near here. That place that my arrow's pointing at looks plausible. Also the one that it's pointing opposite. Let's check there first. Side hallway right here? Are you a save? Yeah, you are. Okay, here we go. So sun key is going here, because this is the area of the world I'm focusing on. And I'm going to save. Let's see, so fire magic was important for lighting lamps. I'm just thinking about the consequences of having this ice stuff equipped. There's a lot to this game. Just so many little bits of knowledge to ferret out of places. It has been a huge amount of fun to do it blind and just figure out what there is to figure out. Gears! Oh! Okay, so this symbol I've seen on the picture of warriors. That's why the picture of warriors is important. Which was on which side? I think this symbol was on the right, and on the left was... Oh, hold on. No, this is different. No, this is where I put the shrine keys. Oh. So this is where the shrine keys go, and it's exactly 2. I think. What? Interesting. I tried to open the door without the shrine keys being in, and it opened a pit under me. Slime? I just deleted you. Wait. I saw money drop. The slime disappeared, then there was a gold coin for a moment, and it also disappeared. You didn't make a noise. Things are weird here. Very quiet. Okay, so I got dropped. I hope that recloses at some point. Presumably when I walk away and come back it will. Does the pirate know about this place? Yep, I thought this would be a piratey place to know about. Okay, so there's an underside that I found my way into. It implies there's a passage to my right. There is not. Okay, that must just be a different layer. Hi there, I've scanned you once. You are... S-Knight, right. That name. That makes so much sense. Ooh! Multiple hits, right, of course you'd be stronger in this area. Why wouldn't you be? I'm kind of like really not caring at all about this poison. I could dispoison myself. I could use one of these like 50 antidotes I'm carrying. Let's do that. It's only 13. I could have touched that green slime. Whatever, it's fine. And I get an antidote back. Close enough. Sure. Alright. By the way, I am in the Elf Shrine. Okay. Alright. So let's see. Pirate told me there was a big chamber here, and there's one over there too. Okay, so we got a drop off here. What looks like a dragon crystal in the middle of that, in a very suspiciously conspicuous spot. So I can go down to it. Oh, hi. Sneaky... What are you called? Scythe? Yeah, that's the one. This thing has chop on it, so this should be super fine for you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this sword is great. It's not even a great sword. But it's a great sword. I'm gonna do this. And maybe some of this, too. So let's see, Earth Heal is Earth Elemental, Breathe is Light Elemental. I don't think I have a Water Elemental heal spell. I was wondering if my Water Magic 83 could buff that up. I'm not in the room that I thought I was going to be. The one with the dragon crystal in it was where I thought I was going to end up. Hey, you're on a stairway, meaning that I can perhaps get close enough to you to do this. And yet no. Here we go, green slime. They live in groups and reside in dark and damp places. They have counteractive water inside their bodies so that poison will be recovered whenever someone touches them. They can be damaged by fire magic more than by swords. Well, still don't have a reason to care about that. Maybe I'm gonna, like, fight a slime boss at some point? Probably not. Just, like, who cares about the elemental affinity of something that has, like, 2 hit points? Okay, so I'm here again. I hear more slimy activity. Pirate says... that, of course. Alright, so what's gonna happen when I pick this object up? Probably something bad for me. Nothing obvious. So I was there, I think. Hold on, that's north? Yes, I was there, I think. I just came from here. I have not been there. This goes there. Where there is nothing but slime noises. Okay. This is where I just came from, and there's no stairway to it. Okay. What a weird place. And this puts me... back in the outside world? Yes. Neat. Okay, let's see what's at the end of this hallway. That looks like a dead end. It sure is. 2 torches. They're not... Oh, I found some boots on the ground, somehow. I wasn't looking there, but they popped into my hand when I pressed the button. What are those? Deathwalkers? This sounds dangerous. Let's do it. I don't see my health draining. I can still cast Wind Cutter. I can still use my sword. Stir power, Mage power, unchanged. Strength... looks totally fine. I don't see an obvious downside to this. So I'll just be happy that I got them. I wonder if this renders the ruinous boots redundant. Wait a second. Deathwalkers. I can't run right now. Ha! That's funny. That's way too big a downside. I'm not wearing that. Hey, the Death Runners if I want to move fast. That's pretty funny. Oh, hey, that's a zone transition door. So there's another zone. This is probably the underworld. Oh yeah, whole new zone. Necron's Coliseum. Okay, so Pirate's map knows very little. Miner's map knows some more. Necron's map knows a lot. So this is the map I was supposed to have for here. Okay. So, there's Necron's Coliseum here. I think I'm going to be okay with spending my shrine keys. I don't want to farm up like 228,000 gold or 22,800 gold or whatever it was. It's pretty clear those 2 spots are exactly for the 2 shrine keys I have. Like if I had just one, I could copy it and save something maybe somehow. Yeah, okay, so I'm there. Necron's Coliseum is there. Got it. That's how I get to the next zone. I was at this dead end. It had the Deathwalkers in it. I mean, those are super fine for combat, because I don't run in combat, if I can avoid it. This is where I just came from. Okay, so if I'm in a combat that specifically needs a bunch of extra defense, and I won't be running, then maybe I'll put those on. Okay, so Ruinous Boots still are of some interest if I end up at Selphie's other home with a lot of money that I don't want to spend on something else. I don't think those circumstances are all going to happen together, so don't touch the door until you've shrine keyed. So what are these symbols? So the shrine key is the one in the center. The picture of warriors had this on the left, right? And was the one directly across from it on the other side? So over here, same symbols. Moon. The crescent moon was the other one. I think it was crescent moon left, this thingy right, or maybe the other way around. Alright, so did I put my sun key in there? If so, I can actually verify extremely quickly. I did. Okay, so let's use the moon gate. What an incredibly convenient set of save points I found for my keys. Just sort of happened by accident. Pretty sure I know which two symbols it was, but I don't remember the order. Could have been either way around. I think the trident was on the right. I'm right. Okay. Crescent left, trident right. Okay. Great. So that's why that's... I mean, those symbols stood out. They obviously meant something, and now I might know what. So I presume that using the shrine key there... Well, is it going to consume it, or what? Because, like, don't I have to rotate those things to put the stuff in the right spot? Maybe there's no puzzle there. I don't know. Let's just see what happens when I key. Because they're both one rotation off. No. Okay, so the orientation... The moon was oriented such that the gap in it was directly upward, so that would be moon here on the right. This was oriented, so I want one clockwise rotation on this. Two clockwise rotations on that. Now, nothing happens. Maybe I put the shrine key in and then I can interact. So use shrine key. Now interact. Great. Okay, that's what I want. Yeah, and I will touch the door to verify whether I got it right, and it'll drop me if it's wrong. It was the other way around. Okay, it was the other way around. I would have to reverse these. I pressed the button a bunch of times. I can kind of multitask here, kinda. Oops, I went past where the moon was supposed to be. Making a mess. Alright, so you're in the right place. I'm doubting myself now. It was trident right, moon left, wasn't it? Those put them right next to each other, which makes me feel like this makes more sense than the other way around. Okay, let's try it. Yo, door open. Cool. So right now I'm in the Elf Shrine. Right now I'm in the Elf Shrine. Okay. Man, look at this place. Whole new wall texture here. In the Elf Shrine, perhaps I will use the Elf's Key. Necron, what do you know about this area? Okay, 2 ways to go. Let's check this room first. Alright, these things make sense. That looks like magic. I'll take it. Oh, that's dark crystal, isn't it? Sealed! Alright, can I Elf's Key? Yes. Ah, I exchange for it, of course. That's why it looks so much like a dark crystal. You're gonna steal all my mana. That's annoying. Not a lot I can do about it. I can use it while I have it. It didn't do anything to you. I may have missed, or you may be immune. Hey, level up. I mean, you can swarm around me like that if you want to. It's not gonna really cause me a problem. It's just annoying, that's all. Look at this swarm. I feel like this is supposed to be threatening, but just like, I'm at a level that it's not. If you're doing like a speed run or a low-level run of this game or something, this room would probably be a super nightmare. So, why did Leon want the Dark Crystal? I'm not sure he told me, but he does. And following standard adventure game procedures, I will bring him what he wants to advance the game. My turning radius is not enough to handle you. Is that the last one? I think there was one more? 2 more, at least. Gotcha. Stay there. So those can drop bloodstones sometimes. I'm missing. Stay there. I know you're gonna orbit me. Okay, cool. So, sealed, yeah. Let's just verify that it is indeed dark crystal, right? Must be. Dark crystal. There we go. Let's use it. Nothing happens. So right, Leon was built up as the master crystal smith who, guy whose name I have trouble remembering, because it's something weird. I'm going to remember it. I committed it to memory, but like, it's currently inaccessible to me. Anyway, the one who makes crystal flasks for me. He learned from Leon, it was said. All I'm thinking of is Randfarer, and that's someone else. Alright, it's bothering me. Can I have to check my notes? What do they say? Can I do this and fight at the same time? Unlikely. I'll pretend to. The name is... Rad Bilheim. Okay, I was close. Rand... You guys are doing very little to menace me. I'm just kind of floating around annoyingly. The Elf's Grave. The only one. Also the other only one next to it, and also a whole row of only ones. This elf has many graves, just for the one individual. Just like the miner. Maybe these don't hurt me if I'm at 0 MP, because they have not dealt me damage in a long time. Like, they have to deal magic damage to deal physical damage or something? That's vaguely plausible, and it's just, like, super annoying to fight them physically, and that's how they threaten me. Is that a moonstone? Yes. Makes sense they drop those. Okay. The Elf Shrine. Missing ceiling triangles. Magic, I think? Water magic, possibly? And something. And lots of somethings. So there's a sword in the wall. Can I pull it out? No. Can I scan it? It's just the elf shrine. Can I attack it? What's up with you, sword? Is there another one on the other wall to match? Why would there be? That's silly. Hold still. Hold still. You move so fast. It damaged me without taking my MP. Okay, so they can do that. can't turn it any faster than this. This is my maximum turning speed. This is like the most annoying thing. Stop that. Did I put a stop to it? I did. Alright, so what's this? The grave of a saint. The grave of Ulf, who was the highest ranking priest when the High Elf built the shrine. His soul still remains and is trying to tell the truth. Oh, so I can talk to it. I'm not going to ask who you are. You can defeat my comrades who became evil and took the black power given by Seath. The man in the darkness, Gaira, is Seath's shadow. Man in the darkness. Don't suppose that's the one I saw briefly who disappeared from near that one save in Area 3, I think it was. The brighter the lights, the darker the shadows. Okay. You can have Seath's sword. Oh, thanks. Is it the one stuck in the wall? Yes, it is. All right. Got Seath's sword. Cool, thanks. I'll check it in a moment. You are the chosen one. Show me your power. Alright. So, 93-106. Ice Blade got upgraded real quick. Assuming this is better. Oh yeah, 178? 43-22? Dude, I'll show you my power. It recharges a little slow. Oh, I pressed the button and... Wait, is this thing healing me? It is. So that's totally a slower charge than Shiden, isn't it? Oh, yeah. And Ice Blade was also that quick. Alright, so I sacrificed some speed for this. No, Ice Blade was... Same speed. Okay, so it's just Shiden in particular that charges so fast. Alright, so I was already used to that speed with Ice Blade. I just didn't realize the speed of this game is so variable that, like, it's all relative. It's running a little slow here because I'm looking into the distance with a lot of things drawing. I can tell by the way the floor and ceiling looks. They're all assembled of, like, a large collection of triangles. It's not just one plane for, like, the entire ceiling. There are lots of reasons you would do that. It's, you know, it's actually advisable to split flat planes up like that, but it does cost a little more to submit that much geometry at once. And, you know, my knowledge of 3D graphics is for things that are not the PlayStation. I don't know a whole lot about how the rendering system works on this particular hardware. But I know the general principles and I can extrapolate. Hey look, another one of these tree roots. Alright. Like, it's got its own chamber and everything. Oh, hi! I can talk to you now. Or maybe this is the only one I can talk to. Maybe Seath's pendant lets me talk to the... Oh, I have to revisit all the trees now. These two dragons have fought each other for so long that they no longer have the energy to continue fighting. Thus, Gaira made the Moonlight Sword to kill Seath, and Seath made the Dark Slayer to kill Gaira. Moonlight Sword, that's my goal object. That's why I'm here. They have both been waiting for the chosen warrior who has enough power to wield these weapons. Are you telling me I'm getting two new swords, or like I can choose one or the other? I saw something that implied this game has at least two endings. There's supposed to be a bad ending and a good ending, maybe. I don't know how much I can trust that, though. The guards of endless time are the woods, the winds, and the fog. Everything is created and destroyed by the earth. For everyone who loves their mother, Gaira must be destroyed. So what about Necron? What about, Dias? There might still be, like, a lot more game here. The tree's gone quiet. Dragon grass. It existed in the land before Gaira and Seath came. It knows the truth about everything. Okay, so that's dragon grass. Someone mentioned that before. That name definitely came up in conversation. I had no context, so I didn't know what they were saying. But yeah, dragon grass was mentioned before. By the way, there's a water crystal here. Okay, so all the other dragon grass I want to also talk to in case I've taken some action that's made it talkative now. Water crystal. I have all the locations noted down, so it shouldn't be too big a deal to get back to them. Magic learned. I learned... Seath. I'm gonna save before I cast this, but I have a Seath spell. Okay, that's something. The Elf's Grave. I could check all of these for, like, trinkets. Sometimes graves have trinkets at them, but I don't wanna. Alright. Well, cool. So I think I've cleared area, I guess this must be 6, and found the way to area 7. I'm sorry my numbers keep changing, it just happens. It's hard to count these things. Pretty sure this is the 6th area that I've seen, even though I was pretty sure it was the 7th before. But when I recounted, I couldn't think of what was my area 5. So like 1 was the western shore, 2 was the place with Al Hunt and Nola. What's Nola's last name? Bagil or something? 3 was... oh hey, so yeah, so I have health regeneration now. 3 was the place at the central village, 4 was the eastern shore, so then 5 would be the big mine, and 6 would be where I am now, and 7 would be Necron's Coliseum. So Necron, still got Necron to deal with. So I got Seath's Sword. Let's, since I just saved, let's cast the Seath spell. Okay. And it's water magic. Okay, so that's a general use water projectile. It's expensive, but looks powerful. Cool. Cool stuff. Alright. Wow, feels like lots of progress. In fact, this is an area clear, isn't it? I believe I've seen everything that I know how to see down here. What was with that lower chamber with the 1 dragon crystal in it? That seemed significant, but then I picked it up and, like, nothing special happened. Sure, it was just kind of a trap place for me to fall into if I got the wrong combination on the combination lock. But that big room with a giant pedestal with a dragon crystal on it seemed like it was significant. Alright, well, cool. I'm satisfied. I'll see you next time to check this new area.